The children of Ben Stiller talk about their tough relationship with him. Ben Stiller was unable to avoid his children's open ideas. The Zoolander star also talked about his own fatherhood journey in his upcoming documentary Stiller and Mira, Nothing is Lost, which explores his early years and the relationship between his parents, Jerry Stiller and Mira. The documentary included some in-depth interviews with his and his wife, Christine Taylor's children, Ella Stiller, age 23, and Quinn Stiller, age 20. According to Us Weekly, Quinn informed his father in the documentary, "You can kind of get into your own head after a tough day, or if something was going wrong. And it's difficult to pull you out of that spot once you're there. Therefore, that would somewhat detract from the enjoyment of vacationing. You have all these hats that you're trying to balance," his son said. Being a writer, producer, actor, and director. In addition, he is a parent. And sometimes, I thought that would take precedence over these other things. In the documentary, Ben said, "The irony is that I thought I was doing so much better than my parents. I believed I was succeeding. When the kids visited the set, I was arranging unique spots for them to play while I flew home on the weekends. However, after listening to them discuss it, I realized that, to them, it was exactly what I had experienced as a child, and I was completely blind to it at the time." And after talking about it with his children on television, the dodgeball actor has been thinking about it. In an interview with the Sunday Times that was published on October 11th, he said, "I probably f'd up more with my kids than my parents did with us. According to my kid, being a father may not have been my top priority." Ben said that after becoming a dad, he came to the realization that it was almost impossible to avoid making the mistakes his own parents did, even if he still remembers things that weren't happy about my childhood. He said, "I think I have a really great relationship with my kids, but it's complicated and has been strained at times. I didn't understand it when they were small. I reasoned that because the children were still little, I could work from home and yet provide for the family. However, the relationships you build with your children throughout their formative years are crucial." Even though he and Christine reunited after living together throughout the epidemic, their 2017 breakup severely impacted their bond with his children. He said, "I feel bad about what our breakup did to the kids, but it was probably the best thing for Christine and me. The choice changed our relationship," Ben continued. He went on, "We no longer take it for granted, and if you're happy, you'll be a better parent. You face challenges and attempt to resolve them. If you want to remain, your only option is to accept the past and make an effort to make amends. In our family, we have that. It's not flawless at all. However, it is just life."